In today's video, I want to break down the key lessons that I have learned that have helped me get to where I am today. I've been playing football for over 11 years now, and just this past year, I went to Australia, Singapore, and Portugal for trials and training sessions. These are the lessons that I have seen elite players adopt all over the world, and if you want to reach to that level, you should adopt them too. One of the things most of you probably struggle with is in how to improve yourself, and that's probably why you're watching this video too. You get stuck in this endless loop of analysis paralysis where you keep researching and researching and researching, and you're looking for the next best drill or the next best program that will make you a better footballer overnight. But the unfortunate truth is that there is no such drill or program that will make you a better player overnight. One of the lessons that I'm proud to say that I have learned early on is to not get too stuck on chasing the fancy stuff. Yes, I've tried around the world and I also have a Boso ball to help me improve my balance. But if you scroll through Instagram or TikTok, you would feel like you're left behind. It seems like every 8-year-old kid nowadays knows how to do the Rainbow 3000 and you are still stuck trying to improve your ball control. But I've come to realize that it's the simple stuff done right that gets you the results that you want. Going up to a wall and passing the ball harder than I'm used to is what has helped me improve my ball control. Going out to the field and running and trying to beat my previous score every single time has helped me see more success in my fitness than trying to form the perfect fitness plan. And I also learned this the hard way a few years ago. When I first started going to the gym, all I wanted to do was to be able to lift heavier weights. So all I did was add weight to the bar, and for quite a long time it worked really well. But as I was becoming a regular in the gym, I started consuming all this content online on how to become a better athlete. I realized that I should be training in deep ranges of motion, doing single leg work, and training them in 3 different planes of motion. And so I came up with this really fancy gym plan that made me feel like I was making progress. But in reality, it was slowing down my progress, and adding weight to the bar had become a lot harder. So I've stripped everything back, and until March of 2026, I will be just adding weight to the bar and trying to lift as much weight as possible. And until I'm able to hit that, I have no intentions of making my program any more complex. And that's because simplicity always wins. And it's because everything complex stems from being able to do the simple things really well. Complex stuff does have its place, but for the most part, people do it for the sake of it. If you don't have a crystal clear idea on why you're making your training plan any more complex, you probably shouldn't be doing it. A rainbow flick might get the crowd behind you, but a body feint will also get the job done. What is the one aspect of your ability that if you improved right now will take your game to a whole new level? Just a week or so ago, I was in Portugal for a trial and training sessions. It was 5 days of technical work that was meant to improve your technical ability under high intensity. And at the end of the 5 days, the coaches would give you feedback on what was good and what needs to be improved on. From the training sessions, the coaches advised me that the only thing I really needed to improve on is my speed and my change of speed. And even from the team that I trialed for, the coach gave me the exact same feedback. I was told that my technical ability was good, but if I could add that change of speed or that increase of speed, I would be a much more dangerous player. Most of the time, there's only one aspect of our game that is holding us back. Maybe it's your speed, maybe it's your stamina, maybe it's your ability to hit long balls. And because it was only one aspect, you've been able to get away with it for so long until now. But if you want to make it to the top level, every aspect of your game will be under scrutiny. Just because there's one thing that is holding you back, don't let that be the reason that you don't achieve your dreams. The pro game demands that every aspect of your game needs to be at least an 8 out of 10, so do your best to get to that level. Now, this point ties back to the previous one. There are certain drills that when you do them, it eliminates the necessity for any other drill to be done. Most of the things that you struggle with, either in training or in the game, comes from a problem upstream that you haven't really addressed yet. If you can't seem to control the ball that is coming from the air, it's probably because you haven't worked on your juggling enough. If you can't seem to beat a defender in game 1, it's probably because you don't do it fast enough in training, or 2, it's probably because you can't look away from the ball when you're dribbling. Most of the time when you think that you can't beat a player in a match, you need more fancy skills. But you're actually just trying to solve the acute problem when you do that. And when you try to solve the acute problem without asking yourself what the real problem is, you create even more problems. Because if you think that solving your dribbling requires fancy skills, you're not going to do what we talked about in the first lesson, and because of that, you're also not going to be able to fix the bottleneck that is holding your game back, like we talked about in the second lesson. Compounding efforts are simple and easy stuff to do that just compounds over time. But sometimes they are so simple, people feel stupid doing them, and that's why they revert back to the fancy stuff. Things that sound fancy seem hard, and things that are hard give us the illusion that it is worth doing. But just because it's hard, it doesn't mean it's worth it. Most of the time, the easy things done with the right technique and the right intensity will give you the results that you want. Thank you for watching. I hope you've gained something valuable from this video.